Now, the best thing on keto is always going to be whole foods like meat, maybe some vegetables, maybe even some berries, things like that. But for us, sustainability is key, and some people need other things for sustainability, which is why we really do like to review products. So whenever we go to stores, we find things, and we found this product today. This is Quest Iced Coffee.
Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy ketos.
Welcome back to the channel. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we love to do product reviews. And a lot of times we'll get messages from people as to, why do you even bother with product reviews?
Well, we enjoy being the guinea pigs for people because you are going to go grocery shopping and you're going to come in contact with things that say that they are marketed to the keto space, even the carnivore space. And so we like to test things that we see in the stores to see, like, is there a value there? Are there ingredients that we would at least trust? How does it taste? So that maybe you can save money in some places if the product seems like it's falling short, or if we really love it and suggest it, that maybe it's something you could give a try to.
Now, most of the time, these are products that we haven't tried, and we've bought them with our own money, which is the case with today's product. And this really comes down to, is this a keto-friendly food? Because there's no such thing as a keto food. There are keto-friendly foods. Keto-friendly is going to be something that you could enjoy maybe once in a blue moon on your keto lifestyle, and it won't significantly derail you. Now, the best thing on keto is always going to be whole foods like meat, maybe some vegetables, maybe even some berries, things like that. But for us, sustainability is key, and some people need other things for sustainability, which is why we really do like to review products. So whenever we go to stores, we find things, and we found this product today. This is Quest Iced Coffee. The reason we chose this, because it is not labeled keto, but it does say there's only 1 gram of sugar and 10 grams of protein. The reason we did this, because a lot of people associate Quest with diet, protein, and also with being keto friendly, because a lot of their products are keto friendly, and we like some of them. Some of them are great, some of them not so much. For example, Rachel loves the Quest peanut butter cups.
Yes, for me, they're like just enough. I can enjoy that if there's a time that I'm wanting like chocolate or candy or something, and then I can have one package and be satisfied. And then also, it doesn't come with like explosive diarrhea or craziness like those zero carb Reese's wannabe peanut butter cups.
Yeah, so we actually have a video on that. Go check that out there. Like, the Quest peanut butter cups aren't perfect, but they're better than pretty much anything else. And if it helps you stay on keto,
go for it.
We think it's a good idea, but we always want to like review products. So we're going to review this. We purchased this in Walmart with our own money.
Yeah.
So we have not tried it. We opened it up just for sake of time on the video, but we have not tried it. We haven't even really looked at the nutrition label, so we're going to go over all that in today's video. And what I thought was interesting is, again, this is going to be like, you're used to buying like the Starbucks drinks in the store, like the little glass things or the cans of iced coffee. That's what this is supposed to be substituting for. It says 1 gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein, and it has as much caffeine as 2 8-ounce cups of coffee, which means less caffeine than Rachel's normal coffee drink.
Yeah, so it's important to see right off the bat, this is not proclaiming that it is a meal replacement shake. This is not like, you know what, maybe this could be a cheaper version of Keto Chow. This is not trying to be a meal replacement, even though it's going to be surrounded by other things like Pediasure or Boost or something. You may find it in the same aisle, but it is not trying to be a meal replacement shake.
Okay, you ready? We're going to go ahead and try it first. So this is mocha latte flavor. I do not know if they have any other flavors. This is what we found.
I like the purple.
In Walmart. Actually, looking online, there is a vanilla and there's a chocolate.
It does smell like, kind of like the chalky drinks that you're used to drinking on a diet.
It smells like a chocolate mocha.
Weight Watchers.
It's
very
delicious.
Sweet.
That is very good.
That is very good.
I do feel like I have a little bit of a chalky aftertaste.
That's nice, though.
That is very good.
I would put that over, ice and make it go longer.
Now, we have had it in the refrigerator.
That's good.
It says shake well before using, refrigerate after you open it. Nobody's going to only drink a half a bottle of this. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to suck this down in 2 seconds.
I know. I'm going to have to pour it over ice to just slow myself down. But it's very tasty. It's very sweet. There is a coffee, like a milk and coffee and sugar upfront taste. The taste in the back is a little bit
it reminds me of my coffee pre-keto.
Yeah.
Right? Light and very sweet.
Well, you want to do 5 things?
5 things. If you're new to our channel, we review all products based on 5 things. We're going to talk about the ingredients. Does it keto based on a nutrition label? How does it taste? How much does it cost? And finally, would we recommend it?
Recommend it.
Number 1 is the ingredients.
Okay.
Coffee, which is water and coffee. Okay, at least coffee is the number 1 ingredient.
Not something made to be coffee.
Then we have cream, milk protein isolate. So far, so good. Milk protein concentrate, soluble corn fiber. Okay, that's where they're giving a bunch of sweetness.
Red flag.
Then we have contains less than 1% of the following: natural flavors, cocoa processed with alkali, salt lesser than, sunflower, canola, and or soy lesser than, sucralose, sodium phosphate, caffeine, gland gum, trisodium phosphate. I'm actually pretty impressed with the ingredients.
I am, because it is very sweet and it does taste very coffee-ish. So usually I'm thinking that there's more chemically concoctions going on in there. So
I would say with the ingredients, before we move on to number 2, the one thing that would concern me is where it says sunflower, canola, and or soy lecithin. That is, so it's in the less than 1%, and those are the ingredients of the lecithin. So, which is basically an emulsifier. It's to thicken it up a little bit. So it's part of the spray drying process. So though it does say sunflower, canola, and or soy lecithin, it's going to be a minimal amount because it's just part of like the lecithin itself. So it honestly is not going to concern me. It's like when you first see that, I would be thinking that, okay, they're using that as the fat source.
Right.
But they're not, because we're going to get into number 2. We'll talk about that number. Number 2 is the nutrition label.
All right. So 1 bottle is a serving. It's 90 calories, 3 grams of fat, 10 grams of protein, 5 total carbs. Then they're going to say there is 3 grams of dietary fiber, and then that equals 2 net carbs. But 5 total carbs rather, I'm not upset with that.
Well, here's the thing. This is how many ounces?
It is
10 ounces. I mean, a cup of coffee has a carb in it of itself.
I am thinking that this is a treat, because again, it's not a meal, so they're going to be selling it as a treat. So instead of chewing a treat, like with a Quest peanut butter cup, you could enjoy a Quest iced coffee, which for some people is like a treat.
Right.
And it's going to be sweet. And so when you think about treat-wise, 5 total carbs for a treat,
not bad at all,
may actually be better than sitting down and eating the candy.
Yeah. So number 3, how do they taste? I think it tastes really good. I'm actually very impressed. The chalkiness kind of thing went away. So I think the taste is really good. And even back to what you're saying, I'm not going to look at it as a treat. I'm going to look at this, it's a coffee drink.
Fun beverage.
It's a fun beverage. Maybe you want a dessert beverage. You don't want to really choose something like people would get. Like, I remember years ago before keto, we would literally drive to Starbucks to get like a vanilla latte, like a cold vanilla latte or something like that. That's where this could come into play. Yes, you could make it on your own, but maybe you don't want to. Or maybe you're like us and you travel a lot. You want to keep it in the RV, or you want to, pick them up. We're going on the low carb cruise. So on the low carb cruise, you can bring some containers of drinks, so long as it's not alcohol. Bringing some of these, and instead of paying $10 for an iced drink on the store, you can throw these in your little fridge in your stateroom and have that. So number 4, how much do they cost? A lot less than Starbucks.
Yes. So we got them in a 4-pack.
At Walmart.
And we actually paid $9.99 for 4. So that's what, $2.50
$2.50 a piece. So, definitely cheaper than, buying a Starbucks.
Sure.
I I feel like it's going to be about the same price as the little glass jars of Starbucks iced drinks.
The Frappuccinos.
That you buy in Walmart. Same store.
Poured over
but
ice.
No sugar.
To stretch, to make it stretch or whatever in your cup if you want to. But yeah, I would say that's comparable.
So again, it does, looking at the nutrition label, it does have, like we said, 3 grams of fat. It's got no added sugars. So the carbs are coming from the natural flavors. And then the cream, because again, all cream is going to have some carbs in it, and the milk protein isolates and stuff. So I think it's a good flavor. It's good. It's not super expensive. So that's going to bring us to number 5. Would we recommend it?
If you are somebody that's like trying to go keto and you really like leaned heavily on things like a Frappuccino, Starbucks kind of like bottled drink, you're going to love this. This is going to be an easy transition to like get off of the full sugar coffee drink and move on to something else and then not feel like maybe you're missing out. And it's going to be available everywhere. I mean, if Walmart has it.
If they got it in Walmart, you're going to have to buy it in a 4-pack.
Sure.
But I would recommend it. When I first saw again, the sunflower canola stuff, I was like, ugh. But now after reading over it and realizing where that is it the best? No.
No, you do not need this on your keto journey. But
for me, like, that's not something I'm going to be as concerned about. This isn't a major part of my diet. Let us know down in the comment section. Have you tried this?
What do you
think?
Have
you tried the other flavors? Because again, looking here on the internet, there is a vanilla latte flavor and there is a chocolate flavor. And I'm curious, are they as good as this one? Because like mocha is normally not my favorite.
It isn't. I usually like coffee drinks. I used to drink like the Atkins one, but again, that was supposed to be like a meal.
Yeah.
And it was not.
No, this is definitely not a meal. Let us know down in the comment section, have you tried these and what your thoughts were. Now, if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at the video we have linked right over there. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent video that I'm going to put right over here.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.